Hi guys, and welcome. We're going to sing a song today about adding integers with different signs. Feel free, once you learn the words, to sing along. This is going to be the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, and it will help you to remember how to add integers with different signs. Here we go. Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Use the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Use the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Use the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. Again, same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. One more time. Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Use the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. All right, well, feel free to replay that song as many times as you like to get better and better at it. We're going to refer to it a couple more times during this video. So let's look at some example problems. On page, I think this is 120. This has some examples. It might be 126. You'll have to check in your book and see. It has some examples where you have integers with different signs. Now, there's going to be a fight that happens. You're going to have some things where they're battling each other. So, let me bring out the pen here. We're going to see if you have something like you've got a negative 15 and it's fighting against 4. Now, you can use the number line for this. You can go right here on the number line and put a little dot there, hopefully better than the dot I made. But then you're saying I'm starting at negative 15. Negatives go to the left. We're already there. We went 15 to the left. And positives are going to go to the right. So this says positive 4, so I'm hopping 1, 2, 3, 4, and that lands you at negative 11. If you don't have a number line, use the song to help you. So you've got your negative 15 and your positive 4. So if they were same signs, you would just keep the sign negative and add them. But they're different signs. So different signs subtract. So you're going to subtract 15 minus 4, and that's where you would actually get your answer of 11. Then you keep the sign of the bigger number. 15 is bigger than 4. Now, technically, you may be wondering, Miss Fraser, negative 15 is not bigger than 4. 4 is definitely a bigger number. Yes, I know. But we're looking at the absolute value. You're wanting to see, is negative 15 got a bigger absolute value, or does 4 have a bigger absolute value? And because 15 is further from 0, it's got a bigger absolute value, we're going to go with a negative sign here because it won the battle. It was a bigger absolute value or a bigger number. Let's try some more problems here. What if, oh, this is my zoomed in version. What if I have some word problems? The hardest part about a word problem is just identifying what is positive and what is negative. Over here, you've got a gain. A gain is going to be a positive. So here you've got a positive 9. And then a loss. A loss is a negative. So you've got a negative 22. They're fighting. Who's going to win? It's going to be negative 22 because it's got a bigger absolute value. So your answer will be negative. I'm not going to solve that one for you. You know how to subtract. Next, let's look at spent and earned. If something is spent, spent is a negative number. If you earn something, that is a positive number. So we've got a positive 275. Again, different signs subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. So you're going to get an answer that is positive here. And don't forget that when you subtract, we're going to put that bigger number on top. So you're going to have to rewrite this one. All right, this one's a little trickier because we're starting to deal with checking accounts. You've got a deposit. A deposit is a positive 47. But then it says she started with a negative balance over here. So she had withdrew some money. Your withdrawing of money is negative. She had a withdrawal sometime earlier that would have given you that negative 47, and you're going to figure out what that ends up balancing for number 28. Other than that, guys, let's see if I can think of any other. You've got ascension. If something, you could have an ascent being positive. Positive is ascent. We spelled this the other day, and I think I got it right. A negative would be your descent. A positive would be if you are above sea level. A negative would be below sea level. Let's see if I can think of any more. A negative would be if you lose money or lose anything. A loss of any kind is going to be negative. If you give somebody money that you owe them, that's going to be a lose. Oh, if you cash a check. If you write a check to somebody and that check gets taken out of your account, how would you say that? If you write a check, that's going to be negative. But if somebody gives you a check and you deposit that check, that's going to be positive into your account. Depositing a check would be positive and the other one would be negative. All right, if you can think of a few more, let's include those in our discussion. I think we did this pretty well, and I feel like we just need to go back to our song one more time. I feel like we could use to hear it. Okay, the song goes. Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger number, then you'll be exact. Wonderful. Don't forget your Cornell notes. Thank you for your time.